Even her skin had been devoured. 3-year-old Lily's half-open eyes still held a flicker of hope, that maybe, just maybe, a morsel of bread would appear, that someone would lift her in their arms and whisper, "Here, my little doll, eat, don't stay hungry anymore." But nothing like that happened. In the corner of the shelter, 5-year-old Jacob sat against the wall, staring blankly at his palms. In those tiny palms, he had held 2 dry crackers he had begged for that day. He hadn't eaten them, he had saved them for Lily. But now, his sister's eyes were slowly closing. Jacob scrambled to her side, pressing the cracker to her lips. "Here, sister, look, I brought this for you, please eat, don't stay hungry." But her lips didn't move. Her tiny fingers, which once gripped his so tightly, had turned cold. 3-year-old Lily had lost the battle to hunger. The blood in her veins had come to a halt, because there was nothing left to nourish it. Her mother's screams echoed through the shelter all night. Her father's head hung low, drowned in so much shame and helplessness that he couldn't even gather the strength to lift his daughter's lifeless body. Jacob sat there, clutching Lily's fingers, crumbling those dry crackers in his palms. When the sun rose, no light entered their shelter. There was only a cold, lifeless body, Lily. A living corpse, her father. A hollow shell, her mother. And a half-dead brother, Jacob. Jacob gazed at his sister's face. He placed her head in his lap and whispered softly, "You won't die hungry, sister, I promised you, didn't I?" But with that promise, the last breath of his childhood slipped away. That day, the 5-year-old brother also died, not in body, but in spirit. His eyes held no more tears, hunger had swallowed them. His heart carried no more dreams, poverty had torn him apart. His veins no longer pulsed with life, helplessness had drained them dry. All that remained was silence. The silence of hunger, the mourning of poverty, and the shattered promise of a little brother. This is not just a story, it's the silent scream of thousands of children whose hunger steals their childhood every